Hey guys, so I'm making a video today to show you guys a really nice pretty homecoming look that would be pretty and age appropriate and not too much, and specifically I'm making this video mostly for my niece who reached out to me. She's 16, just turned 16 last week, and reached out to me and said, Aunt Lindy, could you please put together a video for a homecoming look? And there were some specific parameters. The parameters were that she wanted a soft, smoky look, and she wanted something that didn't look unnatural under her eyes. Sorry for the siren in the background. I can't control those things though. I've tried, it just doesn't work. So my niece already does her makeup so well, so I don't really know why she's asking me to do this video, but she asked for it, I'm happy to deliver. And I thought that I would use a palette of mine. I was kind of digging through some old palettes, and this palette, the Lorac Pro palette, the second one, too, is a palette I used to use all the time. You can see I've hit pan on several of these. I used to use it all the time, and then, you know, I got a new palette and we all know how that goes. And so this time I thought, oh, well, let me go back to this palette, because I think actually these are all colors. I think this would be a great palette for my niece. I think it would be very pretty on her. So I thought, okay. She also said a soft, smoky look, but she wanted to kind of do a burgundy lip. So I just have my foundation on and an eyeliner. I wear my eyeliner in the waterline. My niece does not. I think it's probably more age appropriate not to, but I don't know. I don't always care about age appropriate things, obviously, if you guys know me. But, you know, for my niece, it's important to her. So I'm gonna start off by taking this color Nectar, which is a really pretty peachy sort of color. And I'm gonna use this more as a transition. So just a nice, soft, pretty look. Not a ton of color. Just something that when we do a little more work in the crease, it's a little softer looking. So as you can see, I've talked about this before, I do circles, a little windshield wiper action happening, and this is with the Wayne Goss number 3 brush. So, soft, smoky look. Hearing that is not an uncommon thing for me. When I worked at the makeup counter for years and years and years, and it seemed like around homecoming, lots of young girls came up and always asked for a soft, smoky look, and I have to say that it would normally send us through the roof as a makeup artist, because a real smoky look is dark, but can a soft, smoky look be achieved? Yes. So we just hate hearing it as a makeup artist, but there's nothing wrong with doing a really pretty soft, smoky look. And there's some really easy tricks. So I'm gonna take a Stila pencil. This is their waterproof eyeliner, and the color is Lionfish, which I've been digging on this color lately. It's a really pretty sort of coppery chocolate, and I am very messily? Jeez, Lindy. Very messy how I'm popping this on. Okay, so this doesn't look very soft or smoky, it just looks hideous at the moment, but we're just gonna smudge the heck out of it. And when I smudge it, if you see, like, I'm kind of pulling up. The good thing about doing this too, and using these, I love the Stila liners, using these, there's lots of liners though that are good. The good thing about using this though is that it also creates kind of a nice base for doing something on top. And the color that I'm going to use on top in the same Lorac palette, it's called Chrome, and I love this color so much that I don't have a ton of it left, so I gotta scrape the edges of this. But I love this color Chrome because it's kind of a dark gray, but I don't know, it's really pretty. I don't even know how to describe it. But I'm gonna pop this on top. My niece has brown eyes, and doing grays and things like that are really, really pretty for her brown eyes. So you can see that kind of softened the look. So it's not too crazy, not too hardcore, not too smoky, but it gives a little extra oomph. There's also a really pretty navy color in here that would also be beautiful on brown eyes. So I'm gonna pop a little bit of that just along the lash line, just a little. I know my niece is not gonna rock blue, but if you can see, just popping a little bit of that on really kind of helped, brought things out a teeny bit. Okay, so there's another color in here called Cool Gray, and I'm going to pop that a little bit more in the actual crease itself, just to give a teeny bit more depth. And then I just am taking the original brush that I used just to like soften any edges. So one thing my niece said that made me laugh, she said she doesn't like any unnatural color under her eyes. That made me laugh. So I guess maybe she's watched some videos I've done where I've done a bunch of like purples or something like that under. So nothing unnatural, check. I take that same little lionfish color, and then I'm just gonna smudge that a tiny bit and put a little bit of that chrome color on top. Very easy look, not crazy. I have my stuff in multiple places all over here. Just more black eyeliner, black eyeliner, black eyeliner. That's just me. Okay, so should I do the other eye? Maybe just to show the comparison. I don't know, you guys tell me. I try not to make these videos stupid long. Mascara, obviously, really important. I just think maybe she wanted the basics of how to do a pretty soft, smoky look. She sent me a few pictures too, which was nice to give me kind of somewhat of an idea. But I think this would be really pretty on her. And so for the essence of time's sake, I'm gonna jump and do a little bit of blush and lip. It's kind of a little berry-ish, because I'm gonna mix a little bit for the lip, because even though I have a trillion lipsticks, I couldn't seem to find anything that was exactly the color that I wanted her to wear. So more neutral colors on the eyes, then a little more of this pinky berry. I feel like she said maroon was the color she wanted, but maybe she said burgundy. I don't really remember. Regardless, I'm gonna use a lip liner called Apple Cordial, and this is not really the right color, but I can't seem to find, I have one that's more burgundy. So this is just more for my guideline. That way I don't go too crazy and go too above and beyond. So from Tarte, I'm gonna mix a couple of these guys together And I'm fingers crossed that it turns out the color that I want it to, because I didn't exactly test. Because why test things out? It's me, I'm the worst at that. So let's see if we like this. If not, it could be a big bust for me. Huh, that might work. Maybe not burgundy enough, but we'll see. So the ones that I'm mixing from Tarte, one's called Spicy and this other one is called Hangry, which is so perfect for me. You guys have no idea, because I'm actually super hangry at the moment. And yes, I'm using an eyeliner brush. Because I just happened to grab it. And it has good edges on it. I don't know, people get like all caught up in like, no, this brush is supposed to only be used for this. And that just kind of makes me laugh a little bit. I think you can use your brushes however you want to use them. So I have a feeling my niece might do something darker than this, but still a pretty color. Oh, my lips are dry at the moment. Yeah, actually, I think that's pretty. I mean, I'm super white and I don't have the other eye done and I don't have mascara on and blah, blah, blah. On. But I think that could be a really pretty look. It's nice, it's clean. I don't think it's too overdone, but again, I'm from Texas, so, you know, we do a lot. Hey, did you guys know that homecoming is now abbreviated as HOCO? These are things I can't comprehend. These are things that make me feel really old. When my niece said HOCO, I was like, are you for real? I didn't give her a hard time though. I wanted to, but I didn't. Highlighter. I always go a little overboard with highlighter, but I think it's pretty. And I think it gives a nice youthful glow to the skin. So here's a nice, really pretty soft look. Obviously it'd be a bajillion times better with some lashes, some mascara. I don't know if my niece is gonna wear it. She already has incredible lashes. She doesn't think she does, but she does. So anyways, really pretty, soft, smoky look with no unnatural colors under the eyes. I'm sure there's probably a bajillion different homecoming looks that I could come up with, but this was her request, and I really miss my niece. I don't get to see her very often because we live so far away from each other, so I'm happy when she asks me to make videos like this. I'm very happy to comply. She's never asked me to do this before, so it makes me really happy. And I'm gonna take a little bit of this like super white shimmery color. Oh, yeah. And that's what, bam. God, I forgot how much I love this palette. So see, sometimes it's good to dig out your older palettes, and yep, that just totally made it for me. That's how I am, that's how I roll. So, Kira, I hope you have a great time at homecoming, and or HOCO, or whatever it's called now. And I hope you guys like this look. Not really my normal thing to do, but that's why it's fun to do something different. So go ahead, play in your old palettes. Let me know what you guys think too. Leave some comments, and I appreciate you. Thanks, bye.